in restaurants and they say to me, put your trousers back on. But you go to a smart restaurant and you find there's no tablecloth. What's that all about? Where do you blow your nose? But the waiter comes over, he says, would you like some water for the table? Yeah, good idea. Bring a cloth and a scrubbing brush as well. Went to Korea. Got invited to a dog meat restaurant. Absolutely disgusted. You couldn't believe how dirty the glasses were. My old dad, he was a wise man. He said to me, son, look after the pennies and the Janies and the Marys, and one day you'll be a player. A Stitch in Time by New Matchbox. I've got a smartphone. Everyone's got a smartphone. You can use your smartphone to turn your domestic equipment on and off. I've got mine trying to work on my washing machine. But the washing machine is in breakdown mode. I've tried the plumber, moved on to the spin doctor, got a team of psychiatrists. Apparently the washing machine had a trauma when it was young. The washing machine thought he was fully integrated, but then later found out he'd been manufactured in South Africa and was exclusive white goods. The thing is, also a bit later on, in his adolescence, he was described as homosexual, and a bit later on, labelled bi now. I call my washer Pete. I've got Pete the washer, I've got Bob the iron, I've got Frank the fridge. Because I have to give them names, because when I'm sending them messages, I don't want to get it confused, because I sent one to Bob, I said things were getting too hot between us, we need to cool down. But I sent it to Frank by mistake. So a relationship went into complete meltdown. But for a fridge, Frank is very promiscuous. I actually had to get extra hinges fitted because I found that he swung both ways. We talk about rappers. You might not believe it, but I also like to get down occasionally with the crew, me and the bros. I sort of going out to dinner could be a winner, but if the service ain't right, I'm ready for a fight. My wife may be fussy, but she ain't no hussy. I read TripAdvisor, but ain't no wiser. I went to Gordon Ramsay, I think the man's a pansy. Plenty of in, but the Peking ducking, his place was rank, not even worth a Raymond Blank. Marco Pierre White, load of shite, all he gave me was chicken gravy. I'm also through with Michel Roux, worst cuisine I've ever seen. Signature dish was rotten fish, and steak tartare was from a jar. I went to Jamie, and next time pay me. Well, what a pity, it'll have to be the chippy. I smoked a haddock with Fanny Craddock, and popped a cherry with Mary Berry, but got no cake at Great British Bake. Well, sweetheart, where do I start? Do you adore me? Next time, Tandoori!